Welcome to the driver's seat. We are wrapping up a full week with the all-new VW Arteon, essentially the replacement for the Passat CC, or just VW CC. And I can honestly tell you, this is the most disappointing vehicle I've driven in the last couple of years. And the main reason is this: when I get into a vehicle that I haven't been in, I like to spend a couple of days, and then I look at the Monroney. This car is $43,000. It really just blew my mind. For $44,000, you can get a base Audi A5 Sportback, which is a much superior vehicle. The Arteon looks fine, but it's underpowered. Interior is nice enough, but does not warrant 43, maybe 33,000, but not 43,000. So, for a company that's struggling like Volkswagen is, this is a real head scratcher. Why would you even have something like this when you can't? Lucky. I really have no idea why Volkswagen even brought this vehicle to market. It is very unusual when you look at the competitors out there. And I'm going to put competitors like the Honda Accord. You can get a more comfortable, better product for $10,000 less with the Accord as you could with this vehicle. I think the Accord drives better, even though it has a CVT. This vehicle just feels extremely underpowered. So I can go on and on. I do like the styling. I think the styling looks good, but in generally I really like VW's interior and exterior styling, so I think they did a good job there. But okay, nice styling is not going to get me to spend an extra $10,000. Here's a better competitor. How about the Kia Stinger? You know, that vehicle almost won North American Car of the Year. Starting price is $32,000. If you load up a Stinger, okay, you could get it a little more expensive than this vehicle, but it's so much more of a car than this one is. I don't know. I'm really scratching my head as far as why they came up with this, and furthermore, why did they package it the way they did? You know. Anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse here. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how it drives. I do like the instrument cluster, very high tech. The vehicle itself is decent. It's their 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that you've seen a lot of their product, but in this particular vehicle it feels a little underpowered. Also, $43,000 and no paddle shifters. Again, don't understand what they're doing here. The other thing that's very problematic with that's floored. Anyway, the other thing that's very problematic with this Arteon is the hatchback. It's extremely heavy and extremely awkward. Another thing that really will bug you about the Arteon, that's bugged us, is the liftgate. It's very heavy, very awkward. It has a handle in a very unusual place to help you close it. It doesn't have a power liftgate, and believe me, this particular vehicle needs it because of all the glass and all the metal back there. It's a very heavy, large piece of the body, and something you need to access constantly, like we have been, and it really has not impressed us. So that's about it. I'd love to tell you something positive about the Arteon aside from its styling. There really isn't much. Even the fuel economy, not great. We're averaging about 20, but you know the story. Turbos, fun to drive, but if you get on them, they will not be very kind to you. So that's the story. If this thing shows up on your radar, way down the list, I think the resale value is going to be horrific as well. What I do think is that they'll have an aggressive lease, and that's really what this car comes down to. This is a vehicle you lease for 3 years and then give it back to VW and walk away. I'm Ron Doran. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Driver's Seat.